What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over setting up the Garmin inReach Mini 2. To be honest, this is something I've been wanting to have for the longest time for our outings. More for peace of mind. I hope to never need to use this, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're going to set this up in time for our next trip that is coming up in about a week. And, just to bring it with us, peace of mind. We usually travel solo. So this is a very important piece of gear to have. Follow along as I set this up, and hopefully everything goes smooth. All right, let's unbox this thing. All right, and there you have it. This is the content in the box. We've got the two manuals, the main body here, obviously, and then charging cord, and then I never knew how to pronounce this. Carabiner. I don't think I'll be using that. All right, so let's get to it. Let's power this guy up so we can see what we're doing. That's the power button up top. Guess you have to hold it. There we go. Scroll down on the side here. English. OK is up here. Always test your device before you go. Alright, so let's pair with the phone. Well, I guess it says so right there. In the Garmin Explorer app, go to Devices to begin pairing. So I have an Android, so I'm going to go to the Google store.
I'll try to take you through each and every step, but just know that it's probably going to take longer than this. Once you get here, you're going to sign in if you have an existing Garmin account, but for most of you, probably you're going to create a new account.
Right, tune. And hit pair.
Be ready to bounce in between the Garmin and your cell phone because they are going to feed off each other.
Pairing successful. Continue. Alright, and it says here, do we want to activate now? Yes, we're going to activate now. Go to explorer.garmin.com to activate your device. Press OK to continue.
Here you're just going to click sign in and put your username and password in.
Alright, once you're at this window, you gotta plug in some numbers, authorization code. You go back to this guy, press OK to continue, and then the numbers and codes are right here. You're gonna plug that in here.
Once you make it to this page, you're basically just going to put your name, your address, your phone number, your gender, all that sort of information on this page. Once you submit that page, you're going to come upon this page, which is your emergency contacts. You're going to be able to enter your primary contact and then a secondary emergency contact. After submitting that page, you will come upon another page that gives you the option to choose which plan you want to go with. For me and my travels, I determined what suits me best is going to be the Freedom plan, which is basically a month-to-month plan. From there, the plan breaks down from safety to recreation to the expedition plan. Now from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Take your time reading through all the fine print. Just know that regardless of which one you pick, there still is an annual fee of $34.95 that you pay, again, regardless of which option you choose. In my example here, I went ahead and chose the safety plan. These are optional add-ons that you can choose. Here you're going to confirm that everything you entered is true and correct. And then onto the billing page, because Garmin's got to get paid somehow.
Alright, after you submit your payment information, you get to this screen. And then this is waiting for a response. Ensure that the device has a clear view of the sky. Alright, something important here on this screen. To finish activation, take your device outside for a clear view of the sky. So again, the Mini 2 outside. Follow any on-screen directions. Alright, I'm outside right now. Activation complete. There you go. Yeah, it'll take about a good 5 minutes. And just a little FYI, the battery came charged. We're at 42%.
Go back on your phone and send yourself a test message to make sure it'll come through.
Alright, this is the test message you requested. So this took about 30 seconds for this message to come through. Not bad. Alright, so now that we're done setting up the Garmin inReach Mini 2, we're going to be mounting it up into the truck. Now I have a 3TPM mounting solution to my truck, and I want to mount it up where the dash is, or close to it. So I've gathered some supplies here, some arms, some hardware, some a spine, that type of thing. We'll go over in detail, but we're gonna mount it up into the truck, up where the dash is, where my phone is basically. And so if you're just here for the setup, you can stop watching this video. If you're curious to see how I mount it up in the truck, please follow along. So if you look at your Mini 2, it does not have a spine back here where you can mount or clip it onto like a waist belt or something. You'd have to use a carabiner as pictured here. I would have thought that the inReach 2 would have the spine already installed or in the box somewhere. I double and triple checked to see if it's hiding in there. It's not. So if you wanted that spine, you have to buy it separately. Now this thing cost me about 30 bucks or something. It's kind of ridiculous for a little piece of plastic, and honestly, it should have came here with this, in my opinion. But since it didn't, I bought it separately, and we're going to install it onto the Mini 2. What I also picked up in order to mount it in the Tacoma is a Ram composite double socket arm. So the actual arm, there's a short length and a long length and all that. And then this package is spine clip holder. So this is what actually holds onto the spine of the back of the inReach, and that mounts to the arm, if that makes sense. And then we have the actual I believe these are 1-inch balls. 1-inch ball itself that mounts onto the 3T PAM. Let's unbox. All right, here we have it. Here's everything unboxed. Anyways, let's get right to it. They have included here is an Allen wrench. Let's take that out. Yeah, I think we have a little gap here. I'm pretty sure this stays in here like so. And we have a selection of screws here. They're all the same. No, one's longer. That one's a little longer than this one. This one's short. So I'm assuming it's the long one we're gonna need. Alright, now we have the spine clip. You can still put your carabiner here through this cloth loop here, but I'm not going to use it that way. In this bag that came with this guy, got some nuts and bolts here. Alright, now that these two screws are screwed on tight, we can start putting and assembling everything together. So just to give you an idea, it's going to go something like this. This goes on to the 3T PAM mount, and then over here snaps in just like so. Alright, there we have it. Let's go install it. Alright, now for the easy part. Alright guys, so that concludes the video. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscription button. Hopefully you learned something, you took something away from this video. And as always, we will see you next time. Peace.